And here we are with the Toyota Land Cruiser 200 series. In India, this one retails for 1.4 crores or 1.1 crore actually, but it retails upwards 1 crore. It's a very mammoth vehicle, even my camera can't capture it, but here you can see. This is the range topping VX version. This is the VX.R. This comes with a 5.7 liter V6 engine and with an 8-speed automatic transmission, petrol. Very poor fuel economy, but it doesn't matter in India. Oh, this is in Oman, and this is the VX.E. The car measures 5.1 liters, 5.1 millimeters in length, and about almost 2 millimeters in width. This is the facelifted version because the original model had come out in 2008. It's almost 10 years since it's in the market. This is the 8-seater version, and we have the front up. This is a very large grille, but not much polarizing than the Camry, but really large and posing grille. As you can see from here, it's massive. It's called the Pride of the Land in Arabic. And you have these auto beam LED lights. You have LED daytime running lights over there. There's a lot of chrome garnishing from the side because of a growl kind of thing. You walk forward and there's chrome almost everywhere except for the doors this end, but not on top. And you have chrome also here. Land Cruiser is my favorite, and compared to the petrol, it is much more legendary and reliable. Very large, very large. Like I really have to. Now it's time to check out the interior. There's this side plates climb into. There's this wood trimming over here. There's a door climb over here, and you have these handbars. So a 6 foot like me, I can't climb in easily, so I need to hold them. And yes! Oh my god. We are inside the cabin, and I have no words. This is much better than the petrol that we were in some days back. And there's wood trimming on the door handles, there's wood trimming over here. There's a nice contrast between the grey and beige interior levels. You have this 9-inch, this is massive, 9-inch touchscreen. It doesn't have Apple CarPlay and Auto, but you have navigation in this. Very well laid out central console with the icons and all, and you have this nice storage space. Yes, that we keep. You have a cigarette butt over there. You have USB ports. This one. And the gear lever is not here apparently, but this is an 8-speed automatic. You have your storage. You have actually cup holders over here. This is your handbrake. And if I pull in up, then you have your cool box. This is your cool box. There are instructions in Russian and in Arabic and in English, because this car is really massively popular in Russia too, this particular version. You have your wide sunroof over here. It really brightens up the cabin, and there are storage spaces over there and storage spaces over here. And aside from that, there's not much to talk about except for this wonderfully legendary Toyota steering wheel. And you have this massive mirror, rear view mirror, and the sunglasses over here. And not much. There's your climate control over here, and you have an HDMI cable for some reason. and there's wood trimming there. Speaking of the quality of the cabin, it's impressive. It's really impressive. I mean, if you're commanding 1 crore in India, then the quality level is really good. I mean, it doesn't compare anywhere to a Range Rover per se or a Mercedes GLS, but as a Japanese vehicle, yes, it is really good. There's this premium stitching over here, leather stitching, and you have this nice stitching over here. Cushioning is really good. The seat comfort is really nice. I feel really comfortable, and I can't even go on about the massive commanding road view that I get. Much like in the Prado, but this is even better. And I can really see myself driving this, you know. You get dealer installed extinguishers, weirdly so. That's the glove compartment with the manual. That's like a Bible actually. For any Land Cruiser owner, that is a Bible. And now let's check out the rear seat. Only that's the place I might not want to sit in because I just love driving from the front. This is how it looks from here. And as you enter, there's not much on the door. It's just this buttons and the gear lever. But you can see it's a body and frame vehicle, so there is, you sit a bit high, and to climb in also. This is not for anyone less than 6 inches, to be honest. Oh, the door is not closed properly. Yes, so we are in utmost luxury at the moment. So Toyota has really pampered its passengers with this is not optional, this is actually there for the car. So you have this is a 7-inch touchscreen. It's not on at the moment. You have AC over here, rear AC and AC controller, but you also have AC vents over there. So basically you're just going to travel in an air conditioned monster. And you have your magazine holders here, you have your cup holders here. Speaking of rear seat comfort, not that great. I mean, I'm not really traveling in great luxury, and for me my main emphasis is the front seat. But whoever will be sitting, I guess shorter people, this will work well. Since you're sitting higher, there's not enough, you sit up like this, abreast, so you're not sitting comfortably too. But otherwise you can carry forward for long distance traveling, and there's enough AC, so I guess that makes up for it. There's wood trimming all across the it carries forward the same quality levels as the front seat. And cushioning is good, rear seat cushioning is good. There is nice support from the back, and I guess you can pull this. Yes, this is you have this small compartment I don't know for what, and I guess this doesn't open, this thing, does it? Oh, you have to oh, the coffee holders are here. Yep. And we might not get to go back, but there are 2 seats there. So basically this car is a 7-seater, but you will get it in an 8-seater configuration. Here is the Camry, the Land Cruiser's interior. Very massive, very massive, and there's enough room for light, so you will not feel claustrophobic. So here's our final impression on the Land Cruiser. This car needs no introduction at all. Thus, you don't need to know the wording. But I would just say that after trying it out, in the way it makes its passengers sit, and the way it looks in general, I don't see any reason why people don't like this car. This is mammoth. This is massive, and it's like an in-your-face punch into the whole era that we're heading into. Like, we're going for autonomous vehicles, and we're going for cars that are meant for individual comfort, and then this car comes crushing into with its monstrous V8 engine and its gas guzzling thirst. And it's just like, okay, y'all just go on with your autonomous engineering and all of that crap, but yeah, we are going to be just taking our passengers in utmost comfort. And yeah, when it comes to traveling the most remote distances on this world, No other car will come closer to the king of all cruisers, pride of the land.